I'm going to sing another song in a moment, but while I was just looking for another one to sing, I came across some papers that I'd had drawn out before. I'm not sure if you can read them or not. You might have to take a pause shot of it. Well, that's a simple concept of this is, yeah, because these projects all have to start somewhere. I was just thinking of a local bit of land where I could just start building domes. So what you do, that down there is like walls, which are normal, you know, as high as the roof or a bit higher even. Why not a bit higher? Bigger the better. Hempcrete walls in an octagonal shape. And these are pillars here that help give support for the roof, because the idea of having a roof enclosed structure is to keep birds and bats, and we got lots of fruit bats around here. So you got to keep them out from raiding all your crops, and keeping insects out, that ones you don't want, try and get in as many as you can that are good ones, like your ladybugs, your dragonflies, your bees, all sorts of bees. That's why even you'd have a bee room. I did that in a hexagon just for fun. No, I'd put bee rooms up there, I don't know. You'd have, yeah, sort of an area too, so that where you entered, you'd sort of decontaminate, you know, have big air chamber that just made sure you weren't carrying any insects in with you, just to pollute your food, keep your water supply all pure and everything. Down here, these are like your ponds down on the bottom, where they get really deep down there, so nice deep water all the way around, heaps and heaps of water for heaps and heaps of fish, and you can separate them so you've got heaps of different types of fish. Eels, yabbies, perch, barramundi, goldfish, whatever takes your fancy. All fish are good because all their fish waste is brilliant to be pumped up then up to the top of these pillars. Just you could use wind turbines at the top for pumps to let the water then flow back down via gravity through rings and rings of pipes, which have got holes drilled in them every foot or so, where you put little pots to grow all your herbs and tomatoes and all your food crops, and you can grow a lot in a small area. And the roof enclosure is, not sure if it shows in the picture here, it's sort of like, yeah, you've got some solar panels, some wind turbines up the top. The roof is just canvas, you know, that's a nice, easy, cheap material to make from all your hemp. Cannabis, canvas, same thing. And you can, it's, you know, if you have white canvas, it lets in enough light, and you can have a sort of a raised roof like a big umbrella as well. So if you just pull a cord like a parasol to open up the top for some air conditioning, because you need air ventilation to keep it a bit cooler on the hot days, and let in more light, and try and control the insects and pest species as much as possible. You might want some sort of shadecloth or screens in the openings as well, but you got to have air for your plants and keep the water circulating. You know, that's just a easy. That's my first concept of trying to draw up plans for a grow room that anyone can do on a farm anywhere. If you're growing indoors, you can grow all year round by closing the top well in winter time, and insulated walls you keep warm enough. You can even have fireplace in there. You know, you might put it even in the centre, and that's your smoking oven. And the beauty of smoking, I'll explain that in another one as well, but the process of using jet stoves is you don't need very much waste plant material to burn. And you can also use methane, you know, in your sewer pit. Cover that with a rubber cover, and that will create enough pressure of methane build up in there to put enough pressure through a valve to burn your flames. And you heat wood in a closed tin or something with a few holes punched in it, all the smoke comes out, which smokes your fish, and that can rise up the central chimney to escape, or you can recirculate it as much as possible to reburn it. And your waste product left behind from your wood or plant material is carbon, which just also happens to be an excellent filter material for purifying water. And when you've used up all your carbon, well, you just dispose of it in more hemp bricks lock up those heavy metals in the stone where they belong, because hemp petrifies into stone over time. So I think I've described most of the basics there. Abundance of fish, abundance of food, grow anywhere, all year round. No more scarcity. Heaven on earth, people. Hope. Alright, I'll sing another song shortly.